mic to my face. And so here we go. Here's the round 1 of the ESL EU Cup #1. So Shifu jumps in on the Lucy, Bako on the blue Lucy. So we'll see who's going to be able to survive a little bit better. Red Lucy has a little bit of an advantage, except there's a Petrify coming out by the blue Lucy. And so actually Red Lucy taking a lot more damage, though, is going to get the Fear to give her some break. And now they're back together. Both teams coming in as Bako jumps in again, going right onto the Lucy. And so Red Lucy now trying to kite, trying to get away, not able to. The Petrify again is out onto Bako, and she mounts up to get away. That's pretty smart. So Bako having to mount up, comes back in, hits the M2. Here's the ultimate now, spin to win, not hitting both of them, but putting out some decent damage. There's the Bako ultimate doing huge damage. Petrify coming out with the Deadly Inject, getting him down to 2 bars. Shifu now getting taken down dangerously low as the stun comes out. A little bit more of M1 pressure coming out from both players. And Shifu now jumping in deep. Lucy's going to be able to try to heal. The Incapacitate and Petrify come out. Deadly Inject again. Going to heal him up. Oh, man, that was a good trance to avoid the damage. The Petrify, though, is coming out again. A few more heals. There's some bubbles, except now Lucy's vulnerable. Taking a Deadly Inject. Auto attacks. Going to be taken down. No, still keeps that little bit of health and is able to heal up past. Did not lose that bar, so that was a very good job by Lucy to keep that bar of health as the counter coming out here from Shifu. The Fear onto Bako. Bako going to try to come back in, picks up a couple of health orbs. There's the spin to get the kill. Bako onto Lucy. Lucy taking quite a bit of pressure. Is she going to get killed? She's down to about 10 health. She has 18 health now. 20 health. Double Petrify coming out. Comes in, gets the ultimate. Now it's going to be one-on-one. Great comeback here from this Bako player. Putting in a little bit of pressure. Incapacitate. Going to be able to grab a little bit of energy. Will he follow up? Gets the spear, tries to get in. Bako grabs some energy, down very low. He is down to 40 health. Incapacitate, leap. The shield coming out, a couple M1 trading, and down to 19 health, and Bako clutches it. Oh my goodness. I thought for sure Bako was done for, and he ends up getting a 2v1. Holy cow. These guys weren't kidding. This might be the finals in the first round. Holy cow. Is this rigged? Did they rig this? Whoa. What an awesome first round. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe it, man. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. What an awesome first round. I cannot believe that Bako came back and ended up getting that. Good job. So we see that the teams are playing a little bit different now. Shifu decided to engage onto the Bako. Shield is going to be dispelled by the Lucy. And she gets feared, getting taken back a little bit. The R coming out from Bako going to give him some shields. So that trading was not in Shifu's advantage. There's Incapacitate fighting for the rune. Good push back. Wow. So it got pushed one way by the Lucy, then pushed back the other way by the blue Lucy. That was pretty cool. Deadly Inject onto Bako. Bako taking a bit of damage as blue Lucy's going to be trying to come back in. Grabs a little bit of energy. Red Lucy trying to get away desperately. A good barrier there to save some damage. The Bulwark gets the stun, though. A little bit of follow-up. Here's the spin, though, with the Deadly Inject. He's got to leap away. Doesn't take the Deadly Inject damage and actually counter-ults as blue Lucy gets petrified. And I don't know if blue team got... I think blue team might have got that. I'm not sure who got that one. That was hard to see. But Red Lucy and Blue Lucy are both pretty high health. It's about 70% to 75%, so it's very close right now. This is still anybody's game. Bulwark coming out, does get the stun. Good job, does get the engage onto her. The Petrify coming out, it looked like a Deadly Inject. The Deadly Inject explodes after, so good job. The Incapacitate's going to allow them to get that orb, and that brings it to 65 to 66 as the Bako coming in again. The Bulwark does not get the stun. Engage onto the Red Lucy. Red Lucy taking damage, but it looks like Shifu is taking the brunt of the damage for the blue team, so... it still could go in their favor. Double incap, though, as the Petrify maybe should have waited till that Petrify broke a little bit. Oh, the reflect of the Petrify. So Blue Lucy ends up petrifying herself, and she gets petrified again as Shifu taken down. And that was just a couple unfortunate events back-to-back as Lucy grabs the energy. I don't know if that energy is going to be enough, though, to be honest. But we'll see. She's taking her down low. The Deadly Injects. Deadly Inject. That was 3 Deadly Injects into the Red Lucy. But Bako now gets to reposition. There's a couple Deadly Injects into the blue Lucy now. As the Petrify comes out, she's trying to heal up through it. Grabs a couple health orbs. Gets the roll. But that is not going to be enough. Oh, man. That Shifu, I think, just took a little bit too much damage. I'm going to take a drink of water here. Sorry. Took a little bit too much damage from that Bako. The Bako did a really good job of making sure all his stuns hit the Shifu. So when a melee character hits the shield, I can't remember what it's called, but it says Bulwark over Bako. That might be the name of it. It might be Bulwark. I'm not sure. Anyways, hits the Q. Melee person gets stunned. Projectiles get reflected back. So that was how Blue Lucy got petrified by herself. Bako reflected it. And you see immediately putting the pressure in here onto both of the Lucys again. So switching up a little bit back to the other one and synchronized fears there. The Deadly Inject did go onto, I think that was Shifu on that one. I don't know. But the Incapacitate, a little bit of follow-up. Shifu trying to get back onto this Lucy. Lucy using the barrier to get a little space. Good jump in there. Gets the double incap, so a lot of damage coming out here onto Lucy. Lucy got to roll away. Bako now jumps in, but Blue Lucy has her ult. Is she going to use it to kind of peel for herself? No. She decides to use her Q Deadly Inject. The Deadly Inject just misses, though. As Red Lucy taking a ton of damage down super low. Shifu gets the killing blow with his M2, and this is going to be a difficult one for him to come back on. So there was, looks like was that a sleep or an incap or something into a fear? I don't know how he got double feared there. But nice M2 to stop him from grabbing that energy. Bako doing a little bit of a 720 no-scope there. I think he knew he was dead, though, so just kind of started spinning. So really good round here from the blue team to come back. I didn't see who's on which team. So the blue team is Bruce Lee. Red team is a bunch of random letters and numbers. And so they do end up getting one back. Let's take a quick look here. So it looks like he's got Battle Lust, which gives him the heal, the Wall Slam for the Incapacitate, the increased damage, or I'm sorry, distance, and Meditate here onto the Bako. And I'll cover the other ones a little bit later here as we get into some later rounds. But Blue Lucy taking a bit of damage. Shifu trying to get in there and peel a little bit, but ends up switching to Lucy. So the Red Lucy dangerously low to losing one of her health sections. As she's taking down really low, down to 70 health, as Blue Lucy's at 120, though, still taking some pressure. Good job waiting on that Petrify here from the Blue Lucy. So does get the Petrify, doesn't reflect it into herself. Shifu coming back in onto the Red Lucy. Blue Lucy, though, is going to have both of them. Gets the double Petrify. Let's see what they do here. Set up some Deadly Injects, but the counter double Petrify into an ult. Was that an ult or just a push? I'm not sure. I think it was just a push, actually, because he's still got some energy. So taking Blue Lucy down super, super low. The Petrify, though, the Incap gets the kill in a huge swing out of nowhere, it seemed. I don't even know where that came from. As Shifu gets stunned on his M2. That is so much of a bummer. Comes in, gets the fear, though. Good job not panicking. There's another Incap. The counter not going to hit. The Bulwark not going to hit. Shifu trying to trade a little bit of damage. Goes onto the Lucy. Hits the M2, but the barrier pushes him away and protects him from the damage. Another Incap into the wall. Wow, this Bako playing so good with those Incaps. Man, he does that really good. I do not do that good. And the Petrify to guarantee that they get it. The ult just missing, but I think they have that in the bag. And that is going to be 3 rounds to 1 right now in favor of letters and numbers. I don't know what else to call them. If anybody knows their actual team name, if they have a team name, but it's just these real randomness. But these guys playing really, really good. I thought for sure this Shifu was going to do a lot more damage to this Lucy, but Lucy's doing a really, really good job of staying alive. I'm really impressed. So let's see what he has here. I think this is the heal. Yep, so he's got the heal, the get 3 weapon charge. Kuju heals himself and receives increased healing. So he's going a lot of survivability routes. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't done more damage. I think part of it is, though, is that the red team is doing such a good job of not hitting any of his counters. While we have a quick break here, I'm going to blow my nose. Sorry, it's real early in the morning. It's like 1 degree right here in where I live. And, of course, the game starts. So I'll blow my nose in the middle of next round. So, yeah, it's really cold here this morning. And I'm, like, wearing a hoodie. I got, like, heavy pants on. Man, whew, it is rough this morning. So, back to the action. Lucy taking a lot of pressure. Again, getting that in-cap. The stun coming out as he quickly uses his Bulwark, then cancels it into M1s. Wow, what a nice play there from the Bako. I mean, these guys are just really good. You can tell they're super comfortable with the characters. He uses his E to push the sphere around so that way they cannot get it. And another big damage coming out onto Lucy here from this Bako. And Bako being so sticky and again gets a push into it. Deadly injection onto Shifu. The blue Lucy, though, taking the bulk of the damage as Shifu trying to do some peel here. They're going to turn now onto the red Lucy. Red Lucy taking a bit of damage but has the shield to protect him. The in-cap and the blue team does get the sphere. That is really important. They're finally able to get his fear. Should help them with their energy and help them with their health a little bit. It's 56 to about 60%. So red team has a bit of an advantage. Oh, good dodge there. The roll. Bako's not going to be able to hit his ult, but then he leaps ease M1 into him. And oh, goodness, man. That damage coming out from the Bako is just ridiculous. So we see a spin to win coming out. I think the blue team did get that, as Shifu trying desperately to bring another round in his team's favor. The M2 coming out onto this Bako, but you see them. 2 peas in a pot over here. He gets the in cap. The double counter coming out, so nothing going to happen there. The barrier onto Bako, and Shifu, man, gets in capped and taken out again. Wow, this red team is so coordinated. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to blow my nose real quick, so I'm muting my mic. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry about that. And just so you know, that is 1 degree Celsius, not 1 degree Fahrenheit. And it's around there. I'm not really good at calculating it, but it's somewhere around there. So again, Shifu taking a lot of the damage here. It's really crazy to me. He's trading with Bako, and Bako is winning the M1 trades. Wow, did you see that mouse flick there from the Bako? The Bako was about to hit the counter and flicks his mouse so that way he doesn't counter it. And now Shifu down to 50 health already. It looked like an ultimate might have came out of there from Bako. Bako wasn't able to hit it, but gets the incap onto Shifu. The bulwark coming out, going to follow up. Petrify onto Lucy. The deadly inject just barely missing. And Bako and Lucy are at full health. And Shifu is a little bit under half. The incap coming out. There's the M2 to put a little bit of pressure. Look at that bulwark timing. That is crazy to me. This Bako is so good with that. Petrify onto Lucy. Deadly inject onto Shifu. Sorry I didn't get that killing blow on camera. The camera doesn't move very fast. And now it's basically full 1 person, full versus 2 people. GG, well played coming out already. Oh my goodness, these guys are so good. That is crazy to me. The bulwark not hitting, but I think Lucy's on borrowed time as she is taken out. And they take it 5 rounds to 1. Random letters. This is bus driver. And what was the other person's name? Avix or something like that, I think it was. Or Avrix. I can't remember. Let me see what we see here.